All right, let's start warming up. So we're just going to start off with a few basic stretches before we get into the workout. We're just going to go arm circles going forward, and then backward arm circles walking backward. Forward arm circles going forward, backward, going backward. Let's do that a few times. If you don't have any space to walk, then you can just do it in place. Forward for 10, backward for 10. Just getting the shoulders loosened up. You will need a medicine ball for today's workout. I will be using a medicine ball like this, a light to medium weight. You will need that for today's workout, or you could use a dumbbell, but you won't be able to slam it on the ground. You'll just have to do the motion with a dumbbell. You can do that too, or a medicine ball. All right, now we're going to start shuffling. So on the left side of the shuffle, you're going to hit a walking squat thrust. You're going to squat down, place your hands on the ground, right foot back, left foot back. And when you're coming in, you're going to do a runner stretch. With your right leg forward, just pushing forward with that other leg. Bring it back. Left leg forward, hold it for as long as you need to. And then bring both feet in, up, shuffle to the other side. You're going to hit a shoulder stretch. Bring your arm across your body and hook it. Stretching out the shoulder right here. Just shuffling to the side. Squat down, put your hands on the ground. Walk your feet back. Bring right leg forward. Stretch out. Hip flexor here. Runner stretch. And left leg. Hold it for as long as you need to. Walk back in. Stand up. Shuffle to the right. Shoulder stretch. Shoulder stretch. On the left side, squat down. Walk your feet back. Walk them back in. Shoulder stretch on the right. Walking squat thrust to runner stretch on the left. All right, now on the right side, we're going to do quad stretch. Just grab your ankle, bring it to your glute on the right side, and on the left side, as you shuffle, you're going to hit a knee hug. Grabbing your knee and pulling it to your chest. On the right side, quad stretch, shuffle to the left, knee hug, knee hug. Bring that knee to the chest, knee hug, quad stretch. Hold it for as long as you need to. Shuffling from side to side. Quad stretch on the right, knee hug on the left. Keep it moving. Still just getting warmed up here. All right, now on the left side, we're going to hit a glute stretch. You can either grab your ankle and try to pull it to your chest, or you can place your ankle on your knee and sit down, stretching out the glute on the left side. And on the right, we're going to hit another walking squat thrust without the runner stretch. Go. Walking squat thrust on the right, shuffle to the left, glute stretch. Thrust on the right, glute stretch on the left. You're not jumping the feet back for the squat thrust, you're still just walking them out. Squat down, put your hands on the floor, right leg back, right leg forward, left leg forward. Shuffle to the left.
It's a kid lead workout. So
Keep going. All right, time. If you do not have a medicine ball, you can use a dumbbell as a substitute, but you won't be able to slam it. You'll just have to go through the motion. If you do have a medicine ball, use that. All right, we're gonna get started here in a few seconds.
How many pounds do you have there? 8. I have 8. He's using the same amount of pounds as me.
You're gonna want a light to medium weight, not too heavy. You could also use a dumbbell. For all the exercises we're gonna be doing today, you can use a dumbbell. All right, let's get started with the first round. So the first exercise is just going to be a shoulder press. Okay, you have it at your chest. You're just pressing it overhead. I will be calling switch, and I'll just say the next exercise before we switch. Okay, go. Just shoulder press. Still going slow. Still getting warmed up.
So with the dumbbells, both hands will be on the dumbbell?
Yes, with the dumbbell, both hands would be on the dumbbell while we're holding the medicine ball. Doing shoulder press. Switch. So the next exercise is going to be a slam, but you're not bending your knees. You're going to slam the ball, keeping your legs straight. Then you squat down and pick up the ball. So with the dumbbell, it look like this. Good, legs straight, you just bring it down, squat down, and bring it back up. Bring it down, squat, bring it back up. Keeping your legs straight the entire time, working the lats. Make a hole in the ground with that medicine ball. Keeping your legs straight, squatting down, bringing it back up. Still going slow here. Still just getting warmed up. You slam the ball with your legs straight and then you squat down. All right, switch. So this next exercise is just going to be a regular jack. So you're just going to keep the ball here. It is not touching your body. You're going to bring your feet apart together, just like that. A little wider than shoulder width apart. Bring the feet back together. Just keeping your dumbbell or medicine ball holding in the air. It is not touching your body. On the balls of your feet. All right, switch. We're going to go on our backs. So you're going to hold your medicine ball or dumbbell in the air, and you're gonna do a single leg lift. You're just gonna bring your leg up into the air, keeping that ball above your head. If you need to modify, you could place your feet on the ground, but if you want to make it harder, you can keep them in the air. Single leg lift. Try and tap the ball with your shin.
Is the head on the floor or off the floor?
You can keep your head on the floor or off the floor.
So is off the floor harder?
Off the floor is harder. If your head's on the ground, it will be easier. It's also a modification if you need it. Single leg lift. Left leg and right. Holding that medicine ball in the air. All right, switch. We're back to the beginning. We're not just doing one round of that, we're doing two. Go, back to shoulder press.
Now everybody knows what to do, huh?
Yep, we're gonna be hitting 2 rounds of everything. We're gonna repeat it twice. Shoulder press. Now, you're gonna start picking up the speed. All right, switch. Regular slam, straight leg.
The arms are fully extended, right?
Yes,
All the
arms
way.
are fully extended. Smashing it into the ground, squatting down, picking it back up. Down, pick it back up, bring it overhead. For a dumbbell, it looks like this. You have it overhead, you bring it down, squat back up, bring it back overhead. You're slamming the ball, then squatting down to pick it up. Do not bend your back with that squat. It's a straight body weight squat. Keep it moving. Not until you hear that magic word. Switch. Regular jacks. That ball or medicine ball or dumbbell is not touching your body. It is only touching your hands. It's in the air. Regular jack. Feet together, apart, together, apart, together. Keep it going. It's not touching your body, it's in your hands. If I see anyone drop theirs, we are restarting. Switch. Hold. Medicine ball or dumbbell above. Bring one leg at a time.
And what we're gonna do if we get tired? Are we still going or what?
If you get tired, modify before you quit. Bring your head on the ground or bring your feet on the ground.
But do not stop, right?
You do not stop. Modify if you need to. Time. That was the first round, just so we could finish warming up. Hydrate, stretch in between. Going to the next round in a few seconds. All right. So for this next round, we're going to be starting off with just a regular squat with the dumbbell or medicine ball. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Squatting down, your elbows tap your knee. You stand back up. Tap your knee, stand back up. Regular squat with your, and the medicine ball or dumbbell is not touching any part of your body except your hands. It is in the air. Regular weighted squat. Your elbows tap your knees.
What happens to the knees, Tyson? Where they should be in the squat position?
It should be about shoulder width apart.
No, but where the knees should be? Over toes or over the ankles?
Should be over the ankles.
There you go.
Knees should be over the ankles. All right, switch. Last round we did with the slam with the straight leg. This round we're gonna be squatting down. So you're gonna slam while you're doing a squat. Right overhead slam and catch it on the way down. For a dumbbell, it looks like this. Slam, tap the ground with your dumbbell, bring it back up. Got someone a little late here.
And a freak fit that's breaking the rules. We're always on time, right?
Yes, you are not on time. Then, oh, that sucks for you. Keep going, make a hole in the ground.
Left side, on the side of the ball.
All right, switch. Now, we're gonna keep it here at the chest. And we're gonna do a split squat.
This 11-year-old kid is running a gym class this morning.
Just alternating legs. If you're unmuted, can you please mute? You have your left foot in front, right foot back. Just switching those. That dumbbell or medicine ball is not touching your chest. Switch. Now, last round, we held the medicine ball above us while we did the leg lift. Now we're going to be pressing. So it'll look like this. With your right leg up, you press, bring it down. Left leg up, press. You could also keep your head up or your legs up if you want to make it harder. But pressing with that leg. Press when the left leg comes up, bring it down. Press when the right leg comes up. Modify before you quit. Back on the ground, abs tight. Trying to get that shin to tap the medicine ball. Keep it going. All right, switch. We're back to the beginning. Squat. Back to the beginning.
Right away, right?
Right away. So it's eight sets every round. Just hitting a squat, your elbows, tap your knees above your ankles. That ball is not touching your body or your medicine or your dumbbell. It's only touching your hands. It's in the air. Your arms are not burning. You're not doing this correctly. All right, switch. Slam, squat down.
So what's important here when you pick up the ball? Not to do what?
Not to arch your back. You want to squat down to pick up the ball and stand back up. For a dumbbell, we just squat down, bring it back overhead.
So it's pretty much not looking at the ball, right? If you look straight forward.
Yes. You do not look at the ball. Just looking straight forward. Catching it on that 1 inch bounce.
Where's the breathe out? Where's the breathe in?
You breathe out. You slam the ball, you breathe in. You're coming back up. All right, switch. Split jack with the ball. Left foot forward, right foot back. Just alternating them. Alternating your feet. Being that ball in the air. Going.
It's so simple, but all of us are out of breath.
All right, switch. Pressing. Leg lift. Press up with that right leg. Press up with the left leg. Abs. Keeping that head above the ground.
Can you just drop that leg or you should slowly release it?
Slowly release it down. You don't just want to drop that leg. You want it to be in sync with the ball. Count to 5 before you quit. Time. Whew.
That was hard.
All right, we're gonna hit the next round in a minute. This week, one of my lessons were that I learned what integrity finally means. I saw it in multiple books and movies, and I just never got around to what it actually means. So I'm just gonna ask a few people to say what they think that they mean. Guillermo
No.
Vidal.
What's going on, Tyson? You can call me G, bro. Makes it easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So G,
Hi. Yeah.
do your kids know what integrity means? Could they guess maybe?
I don't know. Yeah, his name is Ethan. Ethan, do you know what integrity means? Have we talked about integrity? I don't think we've talked about integrity yet, huh? We talked about being honest and truthful, right? Not lying. We talked about that.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be honest, right? We talked about being a gentleman, right? Yeah. What does that mean to you? What does it mean to be a gentleman or to tell the truth? What does it mean? What do you think? Tyson's asking. Your coach is asking. Coach Tyson's asking. What does it mean? What does it mean to be truthful and honest?
I don't know.
You don't know? Yeah, you do. He's getting shy. Yeah, but I mean, integrity, it means, to me at least, it means being truthful, honest,
Yes.
living by a code, right? Living by a code. Hold up. Keep it down.
Integrity
Living by a
means
code that,
to be
Yeah.
honest and
Sorry,
truthful. Yes, that is exactly correct.
So how did you find out?
I love it, man.
Well, I
Yeah.
found out about integrity is from one of my favorite teachers, Professor Egghead. Yeah,
Who's Professor Egghead?
Professor Egghead is my dad. He's bald, so we call him Professor Egghead. Hence the name. All right,
the name.
let's get started with the next round. Thank
man.
you.
You have an awesome dad, brother.
All right, this next round, we're gonna start off with everyone's favorite, a bicep curl. Rolling in a few seconds, hydrate, stretch in between. All right, let's roll. Just gonna bicep curl, feet shoulder width apart, bring it down and back up to your chest. If you have a dumbbell, if it's too late, you could do single arm, 5 on each side, just alternating like that, or you can do a double arm. Just hitting a strict curl. If you are rocking back and forth, that means the weight is too heavy for you. The only part of your body that's moving are your forearms and your hands. Keep it going. A slow, strict curl. All right, switch. We're gonna hit a twist slam. So you have your ball overhead. You're gonna pivot both of your feet and slam the ball on the right side. From here, bring it overhead. Pivot your feet to the left and slam. Get it back overhead. Pivot. Go nice and slow for the first few, so you can get it down. For dumbbells, it'll look like this. Bring it down, bring it back up, move your feet. Bring it down, bring it back up, keeping your abs tight. It's kind of like you're hitting a split squat to pick up that ball.
What's important here again?
Do not arch your back. Do not arch your back when you're picking up that ball.
So it's almost like first doing the split squat and then the ball travels.
Yeah, you're doing a split squat with the ball. Pick it back up, pivot your feet to the other side, and slam. If you feel it on your knees, you could just keep your legs straight pivot, move to the side, come back forward, side slam, or you could pivot your feet and hit the side squat. All right, switch. Now, from the first round, we did the regular jack with the ball. Now we're just gonna add a press to that. So jack, press up while your feet are apart. The ball is overhead. Together, the ball is in. Out, out, in, in. If you need to modify, you could just bring one leg out at a time to get it down, and then eventually switch to jack. Pressing out while the feet are together, coming back in when they're together. Apart, apart, together, apart, together. Keep going. All right, switch. Now we're gonna hold double leg lift. Double leg lift. So you're just gonna hold the ball over your chest and bringing both feet to the ball, tapping them on the ground, bringing them back up, and tapping the ball with your shins. Keeping your abs tight. Want to keep that lower back glued to the floor.
Especially on when the legs going down or up.
The
When is
legs-
the arch.
When you're going up.
When you're going down, that's the arch. That's when the arch happens,
Oh
right?
yeah, when you're going down, the arch happens. Like keep that lower back glued to the floor, especially on that down part. Squeezing your quads, glutes, your abs.
How are we breathing here? Where is the inhale? When is the
Inhale is on the way up, exhale is on the way down. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Switch back to the beginning, curl. Getting a strict curl. This is the same for dumbbell. Keeping your arms glued, keeping your elbows glued to your sides. Just curling it, tapping your chest, going back down. You want to fully extend the elbows. Walk around if you want. Forward, backward. Keep it going. Dumbbell or medicine ball just taps your chest. Bring it back down. All right, switch. Going to the twist slam. Pivoting your feet. You're gonna have them shoulder width apart. Pivoting your feet to the right. Slamming that ball. Catching it with the split squat. Pivoting to the left. Slam. Catch it. Make sure not to arch your lower back when you're picking up that ball. Right back up to the side. Up. Squat down. Feel a pain in your knee. Modified. You just move your feet to the side. Slam. Walk them around. Slam on the left. Or you can hit the split squat. Twist slam. Keep it going. All right, switch. Jack, press, up. Let's go. The ball is up while your feet are apart. In, together. Apart, together. Apart, together.
And it's also okay to switch the weight throughout the round, right?
Yes, you can switch your weight throughout the round if it is too heavy. Or to modify, you just bring one leg out at a time.
So it's a
Press.
low impact, right? What you're
Yes.
showing.
Slow impact on your knees, on your feet. All right, switch. Last one. Gonna hold that medicine ball or dumbbell above your chest. But do the double leg lift. Shins. Just tap the ball. Bring it back down.
Yeah, I keep on once we change the weight from heavy to a little lighter, depends what I can do. My shoulder hurts, so this is totally okay.
If you need to modify, you could just bring the medicine ball right above your chest. Or you could even rest it on top of your chest, or you could just totally leave the medicine ball out of the exercise. If you need to. If you need to modify,
Can they also keep their knees bent like this if they have to?
yes, you can. Keep your knees bent. You kind of turn it into a lower crunch. All right, time.
Good.
All right, here comes the next lesson. So the next thing that I learned was about humility. I heard it also in books and in movies. I heard that, I heard that in The Dichotomy of Leadership by Jocko Willink and Leif Babin. I heard that in there, but I just never got to learn it. So
hold on, how did you came up with the idea? Okay, like I'm reading something, I don't understand. Do you actually search for the word, or what do you do?
some words I might search the meaning if I don't know what it means, but words like that, I think that I know what it means, and I just read by it, and I can tell that that is not the right way to do it. So from now on, I'm going to be taking notes for things that I don't know, and I'm just going to search them up on Google.
So what do you think the lesson also is like when you read books? Because people wanted to what?
They want to finish the book. They don't want to learn from the book. So I recommend reading, like, even like a fiction book, like 1 second after. For example, it's about like an EMP that happened, an electric magnetic pulse, and it wipes out all the electricity in the United States. And people were saying read it for the first time for fun, and if you're like a prepper like our family is, then you read it a second time through to take lessons out of it.
Mm-hmm. So reading it slow. So like we had a meeting with the home life thing, right? I meet with the kids as well. Steve meets with them. We do one-on-one, we do group meeting. And in one of our lessons, we were trying to decide how many books each of us will read this year. Each of us had a goal. And what I loved about what you said, you went for less books, but me getting more knowledge from it. So
soaking
reading
all
it
the
slow.
juice from it.
Yeah, instead of getting like that crazy goal that some people want, like, because we all about like reading books, read the books, right? So people want, let's read just 4 books a month, but then what do you get out of them, right? So reading it slow. Okay, awesome. So what else did you learn about the subject and where? From the books and what? A movie or something?
Movies, yeah, sometimes in movies. And now about humility, I also figured out what that means from a Professor Egghead meeting. So Stephanie Gabat, if you could just say what you think humility means. If you have anyone there.
Hey, bud, can you hear us? Yeah, I have Avery right here.
All right.
Avery and I were saying that humility is approaching things from a position where you know you can learn and grow. So kind of assuming that the person you're talking to knows something that you don't and can teach you something. And same with your books, assuming when you sit down to read, there is somewhere that you can grow. So kind of approaching things with a quiet or growth-oriented mindset that you're there to learn.
Being humble and not having an ego, thinking that you know everything, that you're a know-it-all, and actually taking in stuff that people that you could be up here and people from down here can teach you stuff.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, but I learned the same lesson with books. I used to try to really read a ton, and I learned that I actually learn more if I only read about 10 pages a day. So I read less now. I think I learn more. So awesome that you learned that at 11, because I learned that at 42.
Now we know your age.
I know, sorry. I meant 29.
That's right, because we work out, right? We exercise, we eat healthy, we look young. That's right.
Yep, all right, let's get started
Let's go.
with the next round. So round number 4, out of who knows how many.
Yeah, don't ask us when this is over, all right?
Yep, we'll just have to let the rounds and the time tell.
Mr. Professor Eckert is
Oh,
on.
Professor Egghead is here at the Masogi Challenge. All right, let's roll 4th round. So we're gonna hit a squat to press. You're gonna squat down, and while you're coming up, you're gonna shoot that ball overhead. Keeping your knees above your ankles, elbows just tap your knee, shooting that ball overhead. With the dumbbell, it looks exactly the same. Keep it going. Abs tight. Make sure you're not arching your back on that squat. Elbows tap your knee. You drive through, pressing that ball overhead. Keep it going. All right, switch. Now we're gonna do a jump slam. So you're gonna squat jump and you're gonna slam on your way down. Squat jump, slam on your way down.
So now we're squatting with the jump, right?
Yes, now we are squatting with the jump for a dumbbell. I don't really recommend that you jump with it unless you have a good dental plan.
Or maybe Flora has a good dental plan.
Yeah, your floor could also have a good dental plan. For the dumbbell, you could just go like this and not move your legs at all. Go. Jump slam. Jump up. Slam on the way down. Feel that burn?
Jump and keep on squatting.
Yeah, if to modify, you just do a regular slam. Squat down and pick it up. Keep it going. All right, time. Jack press out. So now we're gonna be pressing the ball out. If you cannot press the ball all the way out because it pulls on your stomach, do not do that. Just bring it halfway out, like this. Just nice and slow, or bring it all the way out.
Can you do this as well?
Yes, you can also go like this, modify, go. Like for me, it does pull on my stomach if I go all the way out, so I'm just going halfway.
That's right. Stomach or shoulder.
Keep going.
So modification doesn't mean that you're weak. You're just smart, right?
Yep. Yes, ma'am. All right, switch. Now we are going to press the leg lift. We're going to be pressing it while the legs come up in sync with your legs. Bringing it down. Heels tap the floor. Bringing it back up.
So pretty much if the head lays down on the floor, you don't do as much abs. You just train the shoulders, arms, and the lower abs, right?
Yep. Or you can also do lower crunch, so modify. Keeping that lower back glued to the floor on the way up and on the way down. Keeping your abs tight. All right, switch back to the beginning. Squat to press. Squat down. Shoot up, press overhead. Squat down, press
Bend down,
overhead.
bend down.
Something's going on with Professor Egghead's camera. Shaking all over the place. Elbows just tap your knees. Shoot the dumbbell or medicine ball up overhead. All right, switch. Jump slam. Remember, for dumbbells, you're just going to keep your legs straight. Just bring that ball overhead. Back to the ground. Go. Jump slam. If you have to skull, do the jump slam. If you need to modify, get a squat jump, and then slam. All modify before you quit. All right, switch. Jack, press, out. Go. You're not stopping yet. Keep going. Well, just tap your chest. Bring it right back out. Switch. Press. Leg lift. In sync with your legs. Keep it going. Ball just taps. Push in. On the way up. All the way down. Keep that lower back glued to the floor. Abs tight. And your shoulders and abs. In through the nose on the way up. Out through the mouth on the way down. Time. Man down. Got a man down already. And who knows how many rounds we have left. Drinking water. Hydrate in between, stretch. All right. Third and final lesson of today. It's about accountability, which I heard in extreme ownership many times. And ownership and accountability mean the exact same thing. So let's find somebody here to answer. Albert Volkman, could you answer? What do you think accountability means? All right, looks like no one's on that end. So we're gonna go back to G. Do you guys take a guess of what you think accountability means?
Sorry, man, I got the munchkins here, trying to keep up with you.
Hey.
So you said accountability, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, accountability just means sticking to your word, right? Like doing what you say you're gonna do, and then having in the way that we do it in the dads group, it's just having a band of people that keep you accountable, right? If you say you're gonna do something or be somewhere, like today, right? We wanted to be on time, wanted to be here for you, support you. That's accountability, right? We're here on time. You're doing the workout with you.
Everyone accountable, keeping yourself accountable. So the way I see it, or we learned this also in Professor Egghead, who is here right now. In Professor Egghead, so it's you keep yourself accountable, and then you keep a different person accountable, so that person can keep you accountable, and that person can keep someone else accountable, so they can keep them accountable for themselves. So it's just a whole long chain reaction.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's good to reciprocate that, right? That's a good point. You keep somebody else accountable, they keep you accountable. Yeah. Sorry, my son's over here trying to show off the muscles, and so is my daughter here. Yeah. No, good word, brother. Good.
All right, let's hit the next round. So this next round, we're gonna start off with a curl and press, same for medicine ball and dumbbell. Just curling and pressing it overhead. I'm gonna start in a few seconds. Hydrate, stretch in between. All right, let's roll. Curl to press. Curl, you're just gonna press it overhead. Make sure you don't arch your back. If you're arching your back on that press, then that means the weight is too heavy for you. or if you're rocking back and forth with the bicep curl, that also means that the weight is too heavy. So just tap your chest, press it overhead, bring it back down, curl to press. Squeezing your shoulders, biceps, forearms. Keep it going. Same thing for dumbbell. You could even do a kettlebell for this workout. It'd be almost the same as the dumbbell, except you'd have to find a different grip for it. All right, next, switch. This next one is gonna be everyone's favorite kneeling slam. So you're just on your knees, you're just slamming, picking it right back up. You're not sitting on your heels, you're standing upright, your knees at a 90-degree angle. Just slamming it on the ground, catching it, bring it back overhead. For dumbbell, you just bring it down, bring it back up. Slamming it on the ground. Keep going. To modify, you could just go a little slower, tap the ball to the ground, bring it back up. All right, switch. Now we're gonna do split jack press up. So we're gonna be doing a split jack while your right leg's forward, the ball is overhead. Your right left leg's forward, the ball is down. The faster your legs move, the faster your arms have to move. Keeping it in sync with your legs. Right leg forward, ball overhead. Left leg forward, ball is down. If you're using a dumbbell, it'll be the same. And watch your way on your way down, unless you have a good dental plan or a head plane. All right, switch. I'm gonna hold back onto your back. Just gonna hold the ball overhead for flutter kicks. So your left leg is up, your right leg's down. You're just switching. Now, if you need to modify, you could also just do a leg lift. Or also to modify, you could just do short, choppy flutter kicks. If it pulls on your stomach, modify. Just keeping that ball overhead, abs tight, lower back glute to the floor. All right, switch back to the beginning. Quickly. Switch back to the beginning. Curl to press. Strip curl. Press. The nice and ball dumbbell just taps your chest. Press it overhead. Keep it going. Go. If you need to modify, you could just do a curl or just a press. If you need to modify before you quit. All right, switch. Kneel slam. Back onto your knees. For dumbbells or kettlebells, you're just gonna bring it down, bring it back up. Now this is probably trying to make a hole in that ground. You should hear the noise. You hear a loud thud. You're smashing the ground in. Working your lats, shoulders. alternate your feet. Left leg forward, right? Left leg back. Resting overhead. Keep it going. Switch. Hold the mid small with your chest for the flutter kicks. You either modify short choppy flutter kicks, or you just do single leg lifts again. Keep going with your abs, shoulders. Time. All right, final question for you guys. Albert Volkman.
Hey, we're here now. Sorry.
Yeah, you guys had your camera turned off for most of the time. Do you guys think that you need more integrity, humility, or accountability in your life?
Yes.
In what areas do you think specifically? Like in sports or in reading, like me, or just in anything, any situation, especially with accountability. Accountability can be in any situation. Some leaders, they go too extreme on accountability sometimes. And that's why Joko Willink and Leif Babin wrote the dichotomy of leadership, so you can balance out everything, like ownership and all that, integrity and humility, know when to like step up and when to come down. Yeah, it's a good book. So, and Stephanie Gabat, do you guys think that you guys need integrity?
More in the mornings, like do your morning chores, make sure you get them done. Without being told. Yeah. Can be a good place.
I love that.
Yeah, being honest about everything.
You guys
And
can't honor.
listening to your parents. Not a lot of kids want to do that, but you need to.
I love that. So you guys gonna think that you're gonna have better accountability today?
You think-
Oh, what are your names?
Introduce
What are
yourself.
your names?
AJ. My name is Mary. And my name is AJ.
Nice to meet you guys. All right, so I'm going to say this right now. There's good news and bad news for the next round coming up. So the good news is that this is the last round. The bad news is that the second time around for the last exercise, we're doing 100 reps.
Cool.
So let's get after it. So we're going to start off with a squat to curl. So when you squat down, that ball is going to be in between your legs. You're just going to bring it back up overhead. Squatting down. Don't lock your knees when you're standing up. Go. Squatting down and curling. Go. If you need to go slow, get it down at first. Tapping your chest. Bringing it down. The ball or dumbbell does not tap the ground. Your feet are about shoulder width apart. Sitting back on your hip and heels.
Listen, I'm
Keep
burning
going.
so many calories that I'm already hungry.
You didn't even burn that many calories, though.
What do you mean? 225. For me, everybody is different, right?
Yeah, everyone burns calories differently. All right, switch. Go back on to your knees. We're going to be doing a twisting kneel slam. You're not going to pivot your knees unless you want some good burns, but you're just going to pivot your body to the right, pick it up, pivot to the left.
It burns like scraping your skin.
Just twisting your whole torso to either side. Bring it up overhead. For a dumbbell, you just go side to side. medicine ball. You want to make some holes in the ground. Keep it going. One side to the next. Keep your abs tight. Shoulders tight. All right, switch. Now split jack, press out. So same thing, you just go halfway, but with the split jack, right leg in front, left leg in front, the ball is back. Just alternating. Quick pulls on your stomach, modify. Bring it out halfway, or you can just keep it there for the split jack. Keep it going. Shoulders tight. All right, switch. Now we're going to be pressing for the flutter kicks. Just going nice and slow for the first few. Just get down. So you're going to want to press for one, down for one. Press for one, down for one. As we're working lower back, just glute to the floor, heels just tap the ground. Keep it going. All right, switch back to the beginning. Last 4 sets of the day. Let's go. Squat to curl. Bring it down. Tapping your chest. If you need to switch your weight throughout the set or the round, do so. Keep it moving. Squat to curl. Just taps your chest and you squat back down. All right, switch. Twisting knee slam, 3 sets left. Twisting your entire torso to either side of your body. Keep going. Make some holes in the ground. Keep your abs tight, shoulders tight. Try not to arch your back. Try to keep it as straight as possible. All right, switch. 2 sets left. Split jack, press out. Go. Just need to come out halfway or not even press out at all. Just do the regular split jack. If you feel a pull on your stomach, modify before you quit. To modify, you can also bring one leg back and press out. All right, switch. We're going to hit 100 of the flutter kicks, counting together. You can unmute if you want. Now, we're going to be counting by 2s. Unmute if you want. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, jump. There are 2 minutes overtime, but that is fine.
Awesome job, Tyson. I gotta go.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor Egghead.
Please say.
Thank you all for joining. I'll see you guys next week.
Hi.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Tyson.
Tyson. It was awesome.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for joining.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for joining. See you guys next
Okay.
week.
Bye.